Alright, my goal here is to show you how to solve a second species counterpoint exercise. Just like in the first species counterpoint exercise, the cantus firmus is given to you in the base, and it begins and it ends on C. So that means that our melody will also begin and end on C. In this case, however, the cantus firmus ends with scale degree 2 going to scale degree 1, so we use the other melodic cadence available to us, which is scale degree 7, moving to scale degree 1. Now, for the most part, in second species counterpoint, we're going to be writing in half notes against a cantus firmus given in whole notes. In the penultimate, or second to last measure, however, we can use whole notes. So I'm going to use a whole note, scale degree 7, moving up to scale degree 1. Now we start with 1 at the beginning. And the next thing that I am going to look for is any opportunities to move into this note with a passing tone dissonance. So I look at the notes that are a third above and a third below this B. I'm looking at that D. I could have this line that's a sixth above the F. That's a fifth above the F. So it's a passing tone. It's not a dissonance, but that's okay. We'll use it. Now, in the preceding bar, let's see. We could have this perfect fifth moving up to a sixth, and then this sixth moving down to a fifth. Again, this passing tone is not a dissonance. It's a passing tone consonance, but that's fine. Let's see. Now, in this next bar, I put in a third above the scale degree 5 in the bass, and then so that's a harmonic interval of a third, and then this is a harmonic interval of a fifth, but I'm moving from the perfect fifth here between the F and the C to the perfect fifth between the E and the B, so that is not going to work. But I'll tell you something else. Even if I switch those two, it's still not going to work, because you can't have a perfect fifth on your downbeat, on your accented beat, moving to a perfect fifth on the following strong beat, the following downbeat. So, maybe we get rid of that fifth altogether. Now we've got a sixth moving to a third. And here we have the sixth above this D moving through a seventh. Now that is a dissonance against this D, but it is a passing tone because the melody is moving through that C and filling the span of a third between this B and that D. We toss in another note there. And I think we've got it, but let's check our work by measuring all of these intervals and making sure that we don't see any parallel perfect consonances, either from a strong beat to the next strong beat or from a weak beat into a strong beat. So we have an octave, we have a third, a sixth, a seventh. From the F up to the D is another sixth, third, fifth, sixth, sixth, fifth, sixth, and octave. So measuring all those intervals is a way of checking for parallel perfect consonances between strong beats, checking for parallel perfect consonances between going from the weak beat into the strong beat, and also seeing if you have any dissonant intervals, which are only allowable if they're passing tones, like this one, on the weak beat. And so I think we've got it here.